Lovely rainy day here in Massachusetts. I think we're almost halfway through too. We almost hit the halfway mark. Reminds me of Warped Tour right there, doesn't it? Actually, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think this might be it. Nope. Let's see what I find. Didn't go too long. Worcester, Massachusetts, and AJ and I are going to kind of take a little walk, a little stroll, and see if we can find anything cool around this city. I got my my map, my trusty map, to make sure we don't get lost. You know, here's a fun little short story. I don't know if you ever experienced it. When I went to New York City for the very first time, I had no understanding of the block system there, and had an old LG phone, and I had to pay $10 for 1 month to use their GPS to look how to get through New York City. Now I feel like a complete putz because it's that easy. Now you just have it on your phone. Fun little story. Now you know it too. I'm embarrassed. No big deal.
You used the word putz.
I did say putz. That's a fun word. I like how that entire story is. That's pretty much what you pulled out from it.
Yep.
Oh, you said putz. This map is telling us to go all different ways, but we're going to do the whole shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Say hi. Say hi. See, Mom made a very silly mistake yesterday. Clearly I made a very silly mistake yesterday. Or this morning I should say, because it was when I was editing this morning that I deleted everything like a doofus. But we are good. We have a fresh start to today. Right now I'm trying to get Remy to take her little morning nap. I just got the vlog up, and I think it's gonna be a better start. I think I learned from my mistakes of not being such a doofus about deleting stuff before I check that it's there. But we're gonna try and get this little one down because she is really tired. Zoe's already in the other room taking a nap, so let's go join her. You wanna take a little nap? Yeah?
It's been a gloomy day so far here in Worcester, Massachusetts. I went out obviously with AJ for a little bit, but then it started pouring. And then we tried to get like an Uber back. That was so 20 minutes, so we had to just kind of put our hood up and just run in order to get back for line check. But now I get to do with this whole fun thing of trying to find out where I can have that medication delivered while I was on the road. Like, they made such a big deal of not being able to give me 2 at the same time. So now I have to try to figure out how I'm even going to do this, because we're now sending it out of state, which makes things so much more fun. So we're going to see how long that takes. Rem, do you want to see everybody? This is how my day gets better immediately. So gloomy Boston, no, we're not Boston, Massachusetts day. But Allie has little bright eyes over here, bringing in the sunshine. Right? Bringing in all the sunshine. Yeah. Well, Daddy's got to go play a show. He's got to pretend to be a rock star. Yes, you're like, no, Mom, don't do that. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. So we are getting in, I'd say, how many days has this been? We're getting in pretty deep to this tour. I think we're about to hit maybe halfway. The fatigue is, for me, is kind of starting to hit a little bit more because of the fact that every time I talk to Allie and I see Remy, it hurts a little bit more because every time I see her, she looks like she's growing so much and doing so much more. Like when I left, she was kind of bobbling and holding her neck up. Now when I look at her, she is, to me, so much bigger, and her neck is just like, hey, what's up, Dad? The FaceTime thing is helping. I have no idea how my mom did it when my dad was on tour, how my dad did it when he was on tour. It's hard enough to be able to see them on camera or watching the vlogs. I've been actually watching the vlogs when I got internet, when I don't take. That's probably why I used 175 gigabytes in 4 or 5 days. I've been just kind of like chilling right now. Just Hunter's been hanging out. No, you're good, Hunter. Hunter's getting prepared.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my country music.
He's got his country music. I'm probably gonna relinquish the back for a little bit. I think we're all starting to feel like it's the halfway mark where everyone kind of, like, you get that over that hump. You got to get over that little hump, and then it's just the first little leg is all excitement. Then you're at the hump, and it's like Wednesday. Think always like Wednesdays where it's like you're stoked, and you get the Wednesday, and you're just like ready for the weekend. I don't know. It's weird because like we're all missing our kids and our family so much. The internet has been keeping things in line, but it has been, I'm not gonna lie, a little tough. This has been the hardest tour I've ever done. I always say Warped Tour is the hardest tour, the worst, hardest, best. What I say, Warped Tour is the best, worst tour on the planet. I feel like now every tour is the best, worst tour on the planet just because of having a child. And I knew it was going to change things, but I didn't think how drastically it was going to end up changing the whole dynamic of touring and being away and traveling. Not even for a tour, just like leaving for like a college show. And that was I should have been like a precursor, but now I don't know. And actually right now I feel like I need to call her now because it's only been like an hour. I need to do it again. I've been trying to do it like every other hour.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Due to the fact that we don't have our gate built on the right side of our house. Well, yeah, right side of our house. We don't really take the dogs out back too much just because there was a lot, well, we didn't at that point because there was a lot of stuff. Oh, it looks like they added another thing unless they did it yesterday and I'm totally oblivious. I don't know, maybe that's the pump thing down there? Or I don't even, see, I don't really know much about pools. I'm gonna be learning a lot once this thing is fully installed. Come this way, guys. Come on, let's go pee-pee. Because we don't have that fence up and they've been doing so much construction, we haven't really, we want the dogs back here. But now that they've cleaned up a little bit, I wanted to make sure I could kind of show them some of the stuff back here and let them smell because one, I feel like you guys haven't seen them in a really long time. Two, I think it's important for them to smell and see what's going on. And they put the fence back up. Holy cow, they must have been here. So they did kind of put the fence up. Just a smidge. That's awesome. But yeah, I wanted them to come and smell back here. So looks like they did do a little bit more today. I gotta be cautious because I don't know what that is over there, but I don't want them stepping in that. I know that they are so ready for this to be done because they miss their backyard so much. And the plan is, so I know we've maybe touched base on this. I don't know if we told you exactly what's gonna go on, but I'm gonna give you a little rundown. So we're taking all of this out, but we're basically going to take our decking and go from there, take all this, go from there, and kind of like come in a little bit more towards the pool and do a thin on the outside of that, and then fill in all of this right here. And there's gonna be a little patch of grass over there, and then there's gonna be obviously all grass over here. So this is gonna be a full area, and we used to have bushes along the side of the house there, and on the other side of the house we are going to just fill it in with grass so that there's more space for them to walk around and to do their thing, because we wanted to make sure that the dogs still had an area for themselves. And we actually might even extend the fence a little bit further towards the front of the house and give them more of an area where they can run and they can play instead of having the fence so far back on this particular side of the house. And I think it's actually a really good idea, and I think we might fill that in with grass too, so that that gives them more of an area to play in as well. Just because, like, for instance, when Char's in here, it's so much easier just to let them out back as opposed to having to take them out front on a leash if I can't necessarily, you know, take them on a walk right away. So I'm looking forward to when we get our fence installed and the grass back in, and hopefully the grass stays this time. We'll see. But right now it looks like a disheveled mess. Yeah, buddy, that's gonna be your future pool. You get to go swimming in there. Same with you, Marmar. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't show it too much because I'm feeding Miss Remy right now. It's okay, go ahead. But I just got back. I'm sorry, am I disrupting you? Am I disrupting? She'll like stop and like turn her head and look up at me and smile. It's actually quite funny. I just got back from cardio drumming. I did it again and I love it. It's like such a cool, unique, full body workout. I know like to some it might look a little interesting and it might be like a bizarre workout, but it is one killer workout, like full body, my arms, my back, my stomach, my legs, my butt, calves, everything. I mean, I feel everything and it is just unbelievable. And I can bring Remy and she does so well. She loves it. The music just like almost soothes her because it's a lot of bass and you know, she loves bass. I don't get to do the type of workouts that I used to do. So like going to the gym is just not, it's just not plausible for me anymore. I mean, at this point, maybe when Charles gets home. You just farted on me and it is stinky, girl. But as of right now, it's not plausible. It doesn't work out that well for me. I mean, every once in a while I get to have like a longer walk with her by myself, but I am pretty busy during the day that I have really neglected that side of my life, which is, you know, working out, which is something that I really, really enjoy. I get little things here and there, but most of the time I'm so exhausted by the end of the day that I don't have the energy to go do it. So I've been trying to do it like once a week with my mom, and I just love it. I just absolutely love it. It's for a solid hour and you're kicking butt the whole time. It was really funny because, not funny, it was actually a really interesting fact, but the head, like one of the coaches, I guess that's what you would call her, she was telling us that on average in one single class, you can do 6,000 plus steps and burn up to like 500 calories, which is insane to think about. Like to think that your body is working that hard for a solid hour just like blows my mind. I know I'm still a little bit out of shape. I might not physically look like it, but when it comes to strength, I don't have the strength that I used to have. So I'm working on that.
Before show and after show, I get to see my lovely girls. Right? Remy, you paused me again. You paused me. What are you doing? You're pausing your daddy constantly. Yes, you are. And you're trying to eat the phone. Oh, you're gonna try to eat the phone again? Okay. You're such a goofball. Rem, you have an octopus. It's right on your head. Well guys, I'm gonna have to say goodnight to you now. Trav and Coley did an acoustic session the other day. I don't remember where, but it sounds really freaking good. I'm gonna call Allie and Remy, say goodnight, but I'm exhausted. I don't know where I'm gonna get. I hate saying I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be Cleveland. It might be a day off, I'm not quite sure. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to oh, that's what I was gonna say. The hoodies and the shirts, I got the proofs. So I think this Friday they're actually gonna go on sale for pre-order. I will let you know tomorrow for sure, and make sure to follow us on Instagram because that will probably be the first place. But anyway, good night guys, bye.